All right. You have tasted our products. By the way, how was it?
Good. Really good.
It's good? Mm-hmm. You have seen an overview video. How was the video?
Good. Very informational.
What did you like about what you've seen so far?
The community.
Community. Okay. Community of like-minded people striving for something cool?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you like about what you saw?
I like that he said it was anybody could do it, whether you had education or not, or experience or not, it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like, that seems pretty cool.
Okay. All right. So everybody take a deep breath. One of the most important questions I'm going to ask you tonight, and that is, based on what you've experienced so far, you've sampled the product, you've seen an overview of the business model, are you open to at least getting some information about what this is about so that you can decide if you want to benefit from it or not? And if there's no wrong answer. If the answer is no, then you can actually leave if you want to. Appreciate you coming out. But if you're open, we'll be around for a few more minutes. So ask that question again. Based on what you've experienced through tasting the product, sampling the product, and watching that short informational video, are you open to getting some more information about what this is about? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right. So I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you for considering to possibly someday be a part of this amazing industry. And I'm going to do something different than I've probably ever done over my 7.5 years of doing this. And that is, for the next few minutes, I'm going to do my best to talk you out of doing this. All right? And there's a reason behind it. No, don't give me that look. There's a reason behind it. Because we've done this all different ways, talking about all the great, amazing stuff that we've been doing and where we're going. And that's worked to a certain degree. But there's also another component of that, and I'm going to call it fun facts. Everybody say fun facts.
Fun facts.
Fun facts. All right. So here's what I want you to know. And this is from my personal experience and my personal observation over these past 7.5 years. Ready?
Yes.
Now, you sampled the product. We've talked about how this thing works, where basically you just sharing samples with people who you know and people who you care about, people you interact with, and you've seen a little bit more about the business. So you're probably already thinking about people who you know for a fact would love to taste your product, would love to be a part of this, and know that they could be successful, and maybe even it's something that is probably the best thing that will ever come their way, right? You're already thinking about names, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Like family and friends and coworkers and neighbors and people you went to school with, all that great stuff, right? All right, so fun fact number one, and they're not all in order, by the way, but I'm just going to do off the top of my head. Fun fact number one is most of the people who you know and interact with, most of them will not want to get even enough information to make an educated decision on whether or not they should benefit from this or not.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody say, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. Most people, let's just call them blissful. They will remain to be blissful. All right?
Okay.
I'm not saying blissfully what, but you probably get the point. So most people will not even want to get enough information to make an educated decision. Even those people who you were thinking about just now. Okay?
Okay.
Most people who say they want to get some information, they won't. They say they'll come to a gathering like this. They say they'll hop onto a call. They say they'll watch the video you sent them. They'll say they'll drink your coffee. All those people, they'll say they'll call you back. Most of those people who say that they want to get some information, not that they'll do it or not, but that they want information, most of those people won't. But guess what? That's okay. Repeat after me. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. So most people, let's just say, won't do didn't mean to write out this whole thing, won't do what they say they'll do. But that's okay, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. Fun fact number 3. Most people who actually get some information, maybe they come to a gathering, maybe they hop on a website, maybe they talk on the telephone, maybe they do their own research. Most people who get information about this won't get enough information to make an educated decision, and they'll misunderstand what you're doing. Everybody smile. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Most people will misunderstand what you and what we're doing. But guess what?
That's okay.
That's okay. That's okay, right? That's okay?
That's okay.
That's okay. All right. So most people won't even want to get the information. Most people who say they will won't. Most people who get some information won't get enough, and the information they get, they'll still misunderstand it. Want to grade another one? Fun fact number 4. You ready? Most people who say after they've gotten all this information and done their due diligence and done all the thinking and preparing, most people who say they're going to do it, they don't. That's okay. They won't. That kind of goes under here. These people say they're going to get the information, but they don't. The people who get the information and say they're going to do it, don't. Guess why?
Why?
Life. Excellent answer. They maybe do some searching and get some information that they're not happy with. Maybe they start asking people who have no idea what they're asking them about, but they still have their opinion. Or maybe just life gets in the way. Or maybe just time passes before they are asked to make a commitment, and that level of excitement, like yours just was probably a couple of minutes ago after tasting the product and getting the information, because time passed, that level of excitement and belief and commitment went down or disappeared. So far, so good?
Yep.
Most people won't want to do it. Most people are just not going to get the information. They won't even want to. Most people who say they will won't. Most people who do will still misunderstand. Most people who say they're going to do it, I'm in, I'm good, we're going to do this, I'm going to kill it, thank you. They won't. Ready for another fact?
Yes.
Having fun so far?
Yes.
All right. Most people who do it, they sign their name on the dotted line, they invest in one of the promotional packs to get started, and they're ready to rock and roll. Most people who start, quit. Aren't you excited? Now, many of them will quit literally right away. I mean, like right away.
Yeah.
And some of them, it'll take a little bit of time. Maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months, doesn't matter. They're going to quit. But guess what? Guess what?
That's okay.
That's okay. Say that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. So those are the facts that I'm going to share with you so far. So here's the question. Knowing that going into this, not that you've gotten all the information yet, but let's just pretend that everything continues at what I call current course and speed. The products continue to, that you like, there continue to be more. The more you sample, the more you like, the more you actually use them, the more beneficial they are for you, the more information you get, the more excited you get, all those kind of good things. And you actually decide that you want to be a part of this. Do you understand that this is the way it's going to be? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So what I really want you to understand is this is what most people are going to do. So my question, as I titled this Facebook Live video, are you most people?
No.
No.
Because a few people, a very small number, will actually have an open mind, will actually get enough information to make an educated decision on whether or not they should benefit from this or not. They will rely on the recommendations and advice of people who they look up to and who have achieved in this business model success. They will make a commitment and they will follow our system consistently long enough to succeed. That's what a few people will do. Now, here's the good news about most people. There's nothing wrong with most people. Most of these people potentially and should still be able to benefit from our great products as a retail or a wholesale customer. Through either avenue, they're going to consume great tasting, healthier products that cost less, and they will benefit from it in some shape or form from a health standpoint. So it's all good. So far so good? Make sense?
Yeah.
So this is what's going to happen with most people. And there are going to be a very small number, who are going to see this for what it is and actually want to be a part of it. So ask that question again. Are you most people? Because we're not looking for most people.
No.
Now, we're looking for most people with regards to being a consumer. We're offering this opportunity to most people because we know that, as Ms. Simon says, they can benefit from it. And they definitely should benefit from it from our standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the other cool part. You can start out, maybe you make it through all the odds of being most people. If these people stick around long enough and hang around these amazing, successful, positive servant leaders, they can transform into a few.
I've seen
That should be very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That should be very, very exciting, because this is not for most people. And if you can go into this business with the proper mindset, then you will be successful. And if you don't, you will either continue to be or return to be like most people. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's really what I want to share with you about this. I'm going to have you cut that off, and we're going to go into a few more details, and we're going to answer questions, and we're going to keep giving you enough information to decide if you want to be a part of it. So that's all we're going to do for tonight. Facebook Live. We'll see you next time.